we will read the sonnet number 33, Full many glorious morning have I seen. So this poem is in semester 6th of MDS University syllabus. We will read the poem directly. So first line is, full many a glorious morning have I seen. In the first line, the poet Shakespeare says that he has seen many beautiful and glorious mornings in his lifetime. The morning symbolizes happiness, hope and freshness. The second line is, flatter the mountain tops with sovereign eye. The rising sun looks upon the mountain tops with its powerful rays. The sun is here compared to a king, sovereign, and its rays are described as its eye. The sunlight gently shines on the mountains as if praising or flattering them. Now, Shakespeare imagines the sun as a powerful king. As you can see in this picture, when the sun rises, its first rays fall on the top of the mountains. It looks as though the sun is kindly looking at the mountains and making them shine beautifully. So the line means the rising sun, like a great king, shines its first rays on the mountain peaks, making them look bright and beautiful. So why Shakespeare used the word flatter? Flatter does not mean telling lies or giving false praise. It means to favor, to grace with attention, or to make something appear more beautiful. Just as a king may honor someone by looking at them, the sun honors the mountain tops by shining on them first. The third line is, kissing with golden face the meadows green. You can see the picture of this scene. So the golden rays of the sun softly touch the green meadows. Shakespeare imagines the sun as a loving person whose golden face kisses the earth, bringing warmth and beauty. So who is kissing? Sun is kissing. So now sun is not really kissing, but he uses personification because a kiss is soft, warm, gentle, loving. Morning sunlight also feels soft and warm, so he compares the sunlight to a gentle kiss. Why golden face then? The sun looks golden at sunrise. Instead of saying the golden sunlight fell on the fields, Shakespeare says the golden face kissed the meadows. This makes the description more beautiful. So, what is the meaning? The rising sun gently spreads its warm golden rays over the green meadows. Shakespeare imagines the sun as a loving person whose golden face kisses the fields, making them glow with beauty and freshness. Gilding pale streams with heavenly alchemy. It is fourth line. Now I will explain this line. The sunlight makes the pale stream appear golden. So what is happening here? Imagine a small river early in the morning as it is seen in this picture. So before sunrise, the water looks grey or pale. Pale stream. Okay. And then the sun rises and golden rays fall on the water. The water begins to shine like gold, as you can see clearly in this picture. It looks as if someone has magically turned ordinary water into gold. So what does alchemy mean here? So in ancient times, people believed that alchemy could change ordinary metal like iron or lead into gold. Shakespeare says that sunlight performs this magic. Of course, the water is not really turning into gold. It only looks golden because of the sunlight. Then why does Shakespeare use heavenly alchemy? Because the sun seems to perform magic. Just as an alchemist was believed to change metal into gold, the sun changes ordinary looking water into shining golden water. but this magic comes from heaven. So Shakespeare calls it heavenly alchemy. Now, the rising sun cast its golden rays upon the pale stream, making them glitter like gold. Shakespeare compares this transformation to heavenly alchemy, suggesting that nature itself performs a divine and magical act of beauty. Now, the second stanza, fifth line, anon permit the basest clouds to ride. Anon means, you can see the word meanings are written here. Anon means soon. The glorious sun allows the lowest, darkest clouds to pass across it. The bright sun is temporarily covered by ordinary ugly clouds. So what is happening here? Dekho, the sun was shining beautifully, okay, and anon means suddenly dark cloud appears there. So basest means meanest, worthless, dark clouds. They move across the face of the sun. The sun seems to allow them to cover it. This is what Shakespeare means. Why does Shakespeare say permit? Sun cannot actually permit clouds. So here personification has been used. Shakespeare imagines the sun as a powerful king who allows people into his palace. So anon permit the basest clouds to ride. Sun allows means, what is the meaning of this line? The sun allows the ugly clouds to pass over it. Then why basest clouds? Basest का मतलब है low, ugly, inferior. The bright glorious sun is noble. The dark clouds are described as base because they spoil its beauty. Shakespeare is not only describing nature, he is talking about his beloved friend, to whom this poem is addressing. Sun, who is sun? Sun is his beloved friend. Or what is clouds? Symbolizes. Cloud symbolizes a fault or a mistake. Clouds cover the sun. Means the friend's mistake hides his goodness, just as clouds hide the sun. A person's fault can temporarily hide their good qualities. Imagine, there is a school friend and your school friend, and one day someone spreads a false rumor about him, and now people begin to doubt him, but your friend is a good person, and the rumors act like a cloud hiding its good reputation. So sun is goodness and cloud is temporary fault or problem. Next line is with ugly rake on his celestial face. Dark masses, rake का मतलब क्या है? The dark masses of clouds spread over the sun's heavenly face. Celestial means heavenly, making it lose its brightness and beauty. So, imagine, sun is brightly shining and suddenly dark clouds move quickly across the sky. They cover the sun. And now the sun's bright face is no longer visible. This is exactly what Shakespeare describes. So, what is the meaning of the line? Meaning of the line is dark, ugly cloud spread across the heavenly face of the sun and hide its beauty. So, why he is using celestial face? So, he is imagining sun as a human being. Just as a person has a face, the sun also has a face, because it is in the sky. He calls it celestial, heavenly. So, do not think that a rack means a shelf. Rack means a large mass of fast moving storm clouds. So, the meaning is the dark, fast moving clouds spread across the heavenly face of the sun, hiding its brightness. Okay, And now the line is, and from the forlorn world his wishes hide. So, what is the meaning of forlorn? When the sun disappears, जब sun गायब हो जाता है, तो everything becomes darker and the beauty of nature fades. The world seems lonely and unhappy. So Shakespeare describes the world as forlorn, as lonely, as unhappy. Then he used the word wishes. Wishes means face. So instead of saying that the sun hide itself, he says the sun hide its face. So dark clouds hide the bright face of the sun from the sad and lonely world. So through the personification, Shakespeare suggests that the sun seems to withdraw its light, symbolizing how a loved person's temporary fault can bring sorrow and disappointment into another's life. Next line, stealing unseen to west with this disgrace. So now the imagery is the sun was shining brightly and the dark cloud covers it. Now sun slowly moves towards the west, where it sets because it is hidden by clouds and no one notices it. It seems to slip away quietly as if it feels ashamed. Now just you can see in this picture that is stealing unseen to the west, sun going away quietly toward the west. So the line means the sun quietly disappears toward the western sky, hidden behind the clouds, as if it is living in shame. So why he is using the word stealing? स्टीलिंग का मतलब ये नहीं है कुछ चोरी करके ले जा रहा है, इसका मतलब ये है कि इट इज़ मूविंग साइलेंटली, स्लीपिंग अवे सीक्रेटली, disappearing without attracting attention. So it creates the image of sun quietly leaving the sky. With this disgrace, why he is using this word disgrace? So disgrace, the sun has done nothing wrong, but because it has been covered by the ugly clouds, it appears to have lost its glory. Shakespeare imagines the sun feeling embarrassed or ashamed. Now again he is using personification. So the glorious sun hidden by dark clouds seems to slip away silently toward the west. Now we will move toward the next line. Even so my sun one early morn did shine, with all triumphant splendor on my brows, but out alack, it was but 1 hour mine. The region cloud has masked him from me now. Even so, my sun one early morn did shine. Just as the natural sun shines brightly in the morning, the poet's beloved friend means my sun. My sun is friend, once brought happiness and joy into his life. My sun doesn't mean the real sun. My sun means my beloved friend. Just as sun gives light to the earth, the beloved brought happiness into the poet's life. That's why Shakespeare says, in the same way that the morning sun shines brightly, my beloved once came into my life and made me happy. Imagine that someone is entering your life and making everything feel joyful. That person is poet's son. With all triumphant splendor on my brow, the beloved looked upon the poet with complete glory and affection. The phrase on my brow means upon the poet, blessing him with happiness, honor and pride. The beloved's love filled the poet with happiness and pride. So think of it like this, that imagine sunlight falls on your face, you feel warm, happy and joyful. That is exactly what Shakespeare want to say. But out lag, he was but one hour mine. The poet suddenly laments, saying that alas, his happiness was short-lived. His beloved remained faithful or close to him for only a brief period, means 1 hour, meaning the joy did not last long. The poet sadly says, unfortunately, this happiness lasted only for a short time. It doesn't literally mean 1 hour. It means the happiness didn't last long. The region cloud has masked him from now. Now a region cloud. Region cloud means a cloud in the sky has hidden the sun. Symbolically, the friend's fault, betrayal has come between them, hiding the friend's true goodness from the poet. In these lines, Shakespeare applies the earlier image of the sun and clouds to his personal life. Just as dark clouds hide the sun, the beloved has now become distant because of some fault or mistake. The cloud is not real cloud, but it symbolizes misunderstanding, betrayal, human weakness, disappointment. So his beloved friend once brought him immense happiness and honor, just as the morning sun fills the world with light. However, that happiness lasted only a short time. The friend's mistake is symbolized by a region cloud that hides the sun, leaving the poet disappointed and sorrowful. So the poet suggests that even the noblest and brightest people may sometimes be overshadowed by temporary faults. Suppose you have a best friend, and at first your friend is kind, caring, always with you. You feel very happy, and then one day your friend lies to you or disappoints you. You still care about them, but your happiness disappears. This is exactly what Shakespeare is saying. So now we will move toward the line 13. Yet him for this my love no fit disdain, sons of the world may stand when heaven's sun stand. So even after his beloved has committed a fault, the poet does not hate or reject him. So what is the meaning of no wit? No wit means not at all. The poet's love remains unchanged because he understands that everyone can make mistake. Even though my beloved has made a mistake, I do not hate him at all. The poet is disappointed, but his love has not changed. Imagine that your best friend forgets your birthday or says something that hurts you. You feel sad, but you still love your friend and forgive them because everyone makes mistakes. And here this Shakespeare wants to tell us. 14th and last line, sons of the world may stand when heaven's sun stand. The poet says that if the heavenly sun, means real sun, can be stand means hidden by the clouds, then the son of the world means great and noble human being, can also have faults or imperfections. Therefore, the beloved's mistake is natural and forgivable. Earlier in the poem, Shakespeare ने हमें बताया कि the sun was bright, then the dark clouds covered it, and the sun was not bad, it was only temporarily hidden it. Now Shakespeare applies this idea to people. He says even the great sun in the sky can be hidden by clouds, and great human beings can also have faults. Nobody is perfect. Now, what is the main idea? The clouds represents a temporary fault. The cloud represents a temporary fault. The sun represents a beloved friend. Just as clouds do not destroy the sun, one mistake does not destroy a person's goodness. We can understand this from this diagram. This is heaven's sun, matlab real sun, and clouds temporarily hide the sun. The sun remains the same. Clouds do not change the sun's true nature. It is our friend. He does one mistake, and we are disappointed. But We still love and forgive our friend. One mistake does not destroy true love. Similarly, a good person's reputation may be affected by one mistake. In the concluding couplet, Shakespeare says that he does not stop loving his beloved because one of fault. So, what is the central message of the couplet? No one is perfect, even the greatest people have faults. Just as the brightest sun can be hidden by clouds, true love forgives temporary mistakes rather than ending because of them. Thank you.